Welcome to Puppetry Poetry for Truth, episode 23. I apologize. We had a busy week because the schedule was changed, and I was really upset because the last video I did, I only had 2 minutes because the other 2 took up my time. And I don't know why the lighting's so crappy right now. We got lights on. I don't know why I'm not showing up here. Alright, whatever. Now, like I just said, I was very upset because we had to cancel last week because of a schedule change. I was mad and angry, and I felt horrible. And I said, we're only on episode 23 and we can't afford to be missing an episode. And I said about What on Earth is Happening with Mark's show. I love that show. I think it's awesome. And he's on podcast 165 now, I think. And I was upset. I said, look at all the podcasts he has. We ain't done much at all. And then Matthias came to me and said, you know what? The great work is not a competition. This is not a competition. This is something to help one another. Now, I think sometimes some people might get stressed out like I do and think they need to tell everything that they know and get upset and overworked up. But I gotta remember that, because the great work is not a competition. It's about working together and helping enlighten each other, not claiming that you have all the answers or you know what the thing is to follow, because that is how people lead themselves right into the hellhole. And that's why we need to learn that to trust one another, help each other out, and to use discernment for ourselves, and spend time with those that are teaching the truth and our quest for the truth. And we want to be the truth because we spread the truth, and we want to be the truth because we're tired of being lied to, and we're tired of falling for lies. This is ridiculous. Things have gotten way out of hand, but I think that a lot of teaching is getting out there, and I think things are happening that hopefully are going to change everything. Now, as you can see, I just got a charm around my neck. There is mentioned in the book of Daniel, the 11th horn. That is the kingdom of truth. A small horn that people don't see yet, but it's going to rise up and kick all the other 10 king horns' ass. Okay? Now, I'm getting sick and tired of all this garbage of psychopaths talking about Israel like it's some kind of thing that it needs to be defended because it is some kind of secret thing. Meanwhile, it can do what the hell it wants, murder as many people as it wants. It's absolutely ridiculous. It needs to stop. Now, I had a good article of good news which I was going to read today. But first, since last time we were watching the videos on YouTube, because we went up to put a message in, we weren't going to be doing a video last week, and apparently nobody watched my 2-minute video. If you have, and I wish that you did, I apologize. But this poem is very important, and I really want people to hear it. And it's like what the song says. If I offended you, you needed it. That's like Mark says. We are not doing this to make friends. We are not doing this to make money. We are not doing this to be powerful and famous. We are doing this because it's the right thing to do, and it's the truth, and we care about the people, and we care about the children. We do this because we do not want to see any more children victimized, like what happened with Jay Parker. No child should ever have to go through that. That is wrong. You rob the child of their dreams and their hopes. They rob the children. They abuse the children. They try to systematically force the children to cooperate with the regime. And meanwhile, they're trying to change history and erase things that used to be taught in school, the Common Core, getting rid of history. They're thinking that they can just mess up history, and people keep living, reproducing, and dropping dead, and not even looking into the truth. Because that's why the monetary system and the workforce, that's the power right there. That's the bloodline. That's the allegorical bloodline. And when we end the Fed, we end them. And finally bring the judgment that they deserve, because they have been horrific, and they have harmed children. Now, Yeshua, in one of the Bible chapter, I think it's in Matthew, he says that that's the worst thing you could possibly do, when he grabs hold of a child and says, if you, like people misleading the children. And that's the worst part of all. Because every time a new child comes into the world, they have a chance to do this work that we're doing. And the powers that shouldn't be, the powers that are right now, for now, which is almost time is running out for them, they know it. And the truth will be spread and shown to the whole world. People are going to learn, look up at the stars, find connections. It's amazing. Some of the stuff that you might learn about yourself. Look up to find yourself. I just get a really good thing. I was writing. It said, stop looking down upon yourself. Look up. Look up. Look up on yourself. Don't look down on yourself. Because if you look up on yourself, you all realize that you already looking down on yourself, reflecting above. And then when you see that, the Creator will say that when you look up, you will see me looking down back on you. Because you can create your own destiny. We can do this as an aggregate. Being truth, living in peace, and teaching the children wonderful things, and bringing a world and a kingdom into existence that we can be happy that children grow up in, and all children. I'm waiting for the day. I want the day to come where every child is happy, and there is no more abuse going on, no more cover-ups, no more MK Ultra bullshit that keeps going on, even though they say it doesn't. Because I know damn well it is. There are children right now. Just think about it. Right now, there are children being tortured and enduring what Jay Parker has faced. And if you haven't listened to his video with Alpha Rebel, you need to listen. In the next few weeks, I know I keep saying this, but I want to go over that interview and the notes I took, because this man knows everything to know about these pigs and their agendas, because he went through it. I mean, these pigs think that they're going to be able to keep their reign of terror forever, and that's not going to happen, not as long as I'm here. It's ridiculous. What I also think is that this Ebola scare crap, I have heard that a lot of weird stuff that don't add up. First they say there was a scare that was airborne. They said it wasn't, but it was put up that it was on the CDC website, then taken down, changed. That's what they love to do, that change and come up with a new name, and lies and lies and lies. You cannot trust what they say. And also, if you listen to there was another video. Go. Yeah, I want you if you like what I'm saying and you understand the truth, please join a group on Facebook called the Knights of Truth. There's a really great light bringer on Facebook named Constantine, and he set up this new group. And Mark Cloverfield is there, so that's us. So he is there, and it's a great group of people who are trying to search for the truth, and who are not going to put each other down, because we know that together we have the strength to overthrow this corruption. Now, also, I want to say that I'm sorry about. I know it's unfortunate, but the passing of Robin Williams. he was a very funny man, and that was great. But they're using this death as a way to harness your what is it? They want to harness your. They put them on TV. They put them on TV to make you sad, and they're harnessing your empathy. They are taking the empathy, the energy of your empathy, and that's what they do. Lots of stars that have died, they put movies out that they were in, because they're taking in through that your empathy and sadness for this person. They're exploiting these people. Now, I don't know what the circumstances were of death. I mean, they say what they say. You know, you can't believe nothing they say. Maybe they killed him on purpose to distract people from what's going on with Israel, because I think it's absolutely ridiculous that's what the news be talking about. This one man that died. And I'm not saying that to disrespect the man. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about how they're using him as a puppet to gain your empathy, so you don't look into what the hell in the mass murder and genocide going on right now. Imagine, look at all the children. There are millions of children being killed. I don't even know how many. Thousands. I mean, it's terrible. I don't even know how many. I can't even trust what the media said or nothing, because they ain't even talking about it either. But the alternative media is, that's the real media. The people, truth, light bringers coming together, so the real one eye, not the fake money, like Mark says. Now, I'm going to read this poem because I really, really, really want you to hear it. It's very important, and if more people come forward and think about what kind of training you might have had to brainwash you, to make you sure that you're right when you're not right. I mean, I'm not passing judgment on nobody, but I'm saying, don't let them take advantage of you. You can think for yourself. You're a free thinker. Now, this poem, I'm going to read it again, because I feel it's very important. And I have an article that says some of the soldiers have been realizing this, and I'm wondering if those in Israel that know this is wrong and do not want to be categorized with the mass murder and genocide that they're doing, and I think hopefully that what it means when it says in Revelation that they put it into their hearts to carry out their will, which means that the Israelites are going to stand up and kick the Israelites' ass. And what they do need is encouragement from the Americans, and don't be afraid to speak out about this horrific genocide being committed against these people, because it's foul, and the Palestinian people do not deserve to be harmed. And also the Americans need to stand up, and to the Americans, encourage the Israelites to get rid of the Israelites, and so that way the Americans can stand up against the Americans and expose the truth for what it really is. It's all a big psyop, and we are going to stop it. We do not have control of our minds. That's it, no more. We have made the connection with the Most High, who's on our side, and once we made a connection with the Most High, there ain't nothing you can do about it. We are not touchable no more. Plenty of people have already seen, so it's just a matter of time until everybody wakes up. That makes you just go out to the world, and a lot of times that Mark was saying in some of his presentations, there are a lot of new people there, so hopefully there are great new people that have new ideas of how to spread this information, like the people did years and years and years before this. Like the 12 likes to repeat itself a lot. This 12 disciples, 12 zodiac, 12 Olympus gods. I'm telling you right now, these are stories that people told of the truth. Now, I do not know if they told them and then they happened for real, or they told them and brought them into creation. I suspect that the story of Horus was written by people who knew the truth and try to put it in a story so other people could understand, because back then, if you had stuff like that and you talked about it, and it wasn't like encoded or something like that, you probably got killed. So I'm thinking that a lot of these people wrote these things allegorically, because if they didn't, there'll be no other way to get them throughout history. And I'm guessing that there were slaves and spies along the way that knew what they were talking about, and they infiltrated it and divided people against each other, like all the different religions of the world. And now, if you were certain colored, people will assume that's what your religion is, which is wrong and rude and really racist. And that's the whole idea, is to put people against one another. Divide and conquer strategy. This is what they do. They manipulate and they do this to people, and it's wrong. Now, I won't go on more about that, but I don't have much time left. So, I want to read you this poem. It's called Freedom is Free. Don't get caught into war by an order giver's lie. They don't give a damn if you live or you die. What happens to you makes no difference to them. They just carry out evil through ignorant men. And those ignorant men will reap what they sow, for following orders when they should have said no. Instead, they were proud to go out and kill strangers, not bothering to question who created the danger. They were sent out to kill by the ones who told lies. They abandoned the family and abandoned their lives. And in the end, what did the world get? Continuous war and a ton of regret. Soldiers, please listen, because we need your help. The ones giving orders only care for themselves. They don't care about you. Stop fighting their war. Please ask yourself, what am I fighting for? Freedom is free. It has been all along. Rise above fighting in truth that is strong. Words can end the war that weapons never could, speaking into existence all that is good. Now, I had an article that had some good news, because there are some soldiers, Israeli soldiers, the Israelites looking like the Israelites are starting to form in Ukraine too. And they say they want to do something peaceful instead of what they've been doing. They saw no other option than to flee their own country, as they would have been prosecuted as traitors. That's the problem. They suck you in, then when you find out the truth and you want to do something about it, you get demonized and accused of being a traitor. This is what they do, okay? That's what they do. And it's ridiculous. Now, I believe that also you know what? I'm going to say this for next time, because I'm going to run out of time and I'm not going to be able to download this on Facebook. I hope I have shared information that can help you understand things, and we are going to keep on connecting. So, thank you for joining me. This has been Ralph's Rant.